Shalom, shalom, shalom. Testing. Shalom, shalom. Testing. We'll get started in a second. Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahushua brought a thumb to the brothers. Yahushua Moral a thumb by Shem Yahushua to the sisters. I'm Priest Officer Karan Yala, the ISUBK, under Commander General Yohana. And it's the Tuesday night Brotherhood class streaming on the Sacramento or Salakia ISUBK Sacramento YouTube channel. You understand? Lord allow, we'll start back going live on Facebook probably a couple days or so. But as y'all can tell by the title, tonight's topic is the Lord only loving the children of Israel. You understand? Nowhere throughout the scriptures, even though Christians like to paint the narrative in the New Testament that the Lord loves everybody, that's just untrue. You understand? You can't find that in the Bible. You understand? And also, I'm gonna give you some of the history of the words being used in the New Testament, where Christians get it misconstrued that the Lord loves everybody, including the children of Israel, when that's just untrue. You understand? So Salakia, first script I'm gonna go to is let me see what I want. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word, the Lord. Hear this word that the Lord. Hey, Shalom, sis. Yahweh Shamar, Lataba, Hashem Yahweh Shai. The water for tapping in. I appreciate it, sis. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel. The Lord is not talking to nobody but the children of Israel. When the Lord gave the law, statutes, and commandments to Moses, to him to recite them to a people, it was solely talking about the children of Israel. You understand? And reiterating, you understand what the laws were saying in the first 5 books of Moses. Amos is telling the children of Israel that the Lord is talking to them. You understand? Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, the Lord brought the children of Israel out of slavery in Egypt. You understand? He didn't bring Egyptians with us. You understand? It was no Moabites attached with us, no Edomites, no Zidonians. It was strictly the children of Israel. You understand? And this is what the Lord is saying against the children of Israel. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. There's multiple families that live on planet Earth right now to this day. But the Lord said through the mouth of the prophet Amos, you only, children of Israel, have I known of all of the families of the earth. The Lord only knows the families, the family of the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You understand? Salakia. You only have I known of all the families all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for your iniquities. You ever heard the old school saying of a Judite mother? She might tell her child that they can't do something, and the child will be like, well, my friends is doing it. And the mother will reply to them, well, they ain't my child. You understand? You my child. This is exactly what the Lord is saying to the children of Israel. You understand? The Lord is saying to the children of Israel, because I know you and because I love you, you are going to be the nation that I punished. Because I gave you the law, statutes, and commandments. I told you to do something. It's like, let's say you got children, right? They go outside with their friends and they being mischievous in the neighborhood, right? Somebody bring your kids back to your house, you understand, or report to you that your kids have broken somebody's window. Now you got to pay for that window, you understand? Or they've been throwing rocks at a car and damaged somebody's property. Now you got to pay for that, you understand? And what are you going to do to your children? It don't matter if it was your children with the other kids in the neighborhood. You're going to punish your children. You understand? If you send your kids out, you understand, to the park and they all playing on the playground and they get into an incident, you understand, to where they doing something that they not supposed to be doing and it's other kids doing it with them, you're not going to chastise those other kids. You're going to chastise your own children. And this is the same spirit of the Lord. This is what God is saying. He said, I'm going to read that again. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Them other people ain't my kids. I don't give a damn about what they doing. You understand? Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities, right? The Lord said he is going to punish the children of Israel for all of our iniquities. You understand? He ain't going to punish another nation of people, you understand, because of them breaking his laws. They don't have his laws. Matter of fact, let's go to Psalms 147. Salakia. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 147. And I'm going to start at verse 19. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. The Lord said he's going to punish us for our iniquities in Amos, the 3rd chapter, in the 2nd verse. Now, right here in Psalms, the 147th chapter, the Lord said he showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. You understand? Now, for us to know the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, and us to break them, that's iniquity. Iniquity is sin. You understand? Iniquity equal, it means sin, literally. You understand? Salakia, let me give you the definition of sin in the Bible. This is the book of 1 John. This is the New Testament. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. The Lord gave the law to the children of Israel. In order for us to have iniquity with God, that means we had to sin against God, which means to break his laws that he gave us in the first 5 books of the Bible. You understand? So, like, I'm going back to Psalms 147. In verse 19, and it reads again, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. The Lord showed his laws, statutes, and commandments and his judgments unto Israel. You understand? He have not dealt so with any nation. The children of Israel are the people that the Lord chose to give his law, statutes, and commandments to. You understand? His oral laws and traditions to Moses to be written down so we can follow them to a T. You understand? He gave us his law, statutes, and commandments, and as well as his judgments for breaking these law, statutes, and commandments. Read on. Listen what King David wrote. As for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. King David is thanking the Most High for him loving us. You understand? Because if you do not love a people, or if you do not love a person, you will never chastise or correct them. You understand? And that's what a judgment is. A judgment is a chastisement, a correctment, or a correction, excuse me. You understand? David said, as for his judgments, they have not known them. Our people are the only people that knows what it feels like to go through slavery the way we went through slavery. You understand? Our people are the only people that suffer Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 68th verse. All tribes, not just the so-called not just the so-called Negro or the so-called Haitian and Jamaican, but our brothers and sisters from the Northern Kingdom, those Latino and Native American Indian tribes, they went into slavery on boats first. And that was a judgment for us going against the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. I'm going to read that again. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. You understand? Chinese people, Arabic people, Caucasian people, they don't know what it feels like to be a victim of mass incarceration. They don't know what it feels, and I'm talking about as a whole. Yeah, you got certain Edomites that inhabit the prison system. You understand? Or that might be sitting in a jail somewhere. You got some Moabites. You understand? They call them others. You understand? That's the card that they run in. They call them others. You understand? But when you look at what's really going on in the prison system and in these jails in America, who's packing these jails? So-called blacks, Latinos. You understand? We number 1 and number 2 at the highest population of the prison rate. You understand? Because those are the judgments of the Lord for us breaking his law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? I got a series called Criminals of the Caucus. You understand? These white boys do some of the most evilest crimes that you could ever think of on planet Earth, but they don't suffer as a whole like us. When America was built on crime, you understand? Our people fall victim to the vices that America has trained us to believe that we need. You understand? We die from gang violence way more than Caucasian people, when gangs actually come from Caucasians. I just did a class about Charles Lucky Luciano. You understand? The forefather of the modern American mob. You understand? He got his start in the criminal underworld as being a member of the 5 Points gang. This in the 1920s, right? There wasn't no Crips and Bloods in the 1920s. Wasn't no GDs and Vice Lords. Black people hardly even knew what the hell drugs was. You understand? But these Edomites, they live a life of crime and they don't receive the judgment that blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians receive. They go on to be prominent figures in the government. You understand? People that are high on people that are high on a social status, on have a high social status in society. You understand? Not our people. You understand? You got brothers like Larry Hoover, Big Meech. You understand? That do decades of time because of the crimes that they have committed. Because the Lord understands this. He's going to chastise and punish the people that he loves. That's why when a Caucasian gets caught selling drugs, you understand? He gonna get out eventually. You understand? But they gonna kingpin status a so-called black, Latino, or Native American Indian, and we gonna sit in jail for far more time for less crime. You understand? Because, as King David said, as for his judgments, they have not known them. Look at what's going on with our people as far as our health conditions. A lot of the foods that we put in our body, because the Christian church will tell you that the law is done away with, it causes a whole lot of health disease like stroke, diabetes, you understand, gout, right? A lot of the older people in our family have bad health conditions because of the abominations that they eat. Meanwhile, Moab, all the way over there in China, he can eat a live octopus on a goddamn stick with the tentacles moving, going down his throat. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. You understand? He gonna wake up the next day and do it again. And they gonna keep doing it again and live today 190 years old. You understand? You're gonna see some frail Moabite, you understand, eating all type of weird stuff, get all type of parasites, and they gonna be just fine because they don't know the judgments of the Lord. You understand? Their culture is to be a people that has a strange culture. You understand? For lack of better terms, right? But black people, you eat pork over and over and over. When you get in your 40s and 50s, you might die of heart disease. You understand? You got some old Chinese man right now, 107 years old, probably somewhere, chain smoking cigarettes. You understand? Our people, we dying from lung cancer at an alarming rate. You understand? That's because our nation of people knows the judgments of the Lord, because the Lord chastised the children of Israel because we are the people that he loves. You understand? You don't just let your child do anything that they want to. Like if you sit up here and give your child a fork and let him play by a wall socket and stick his fork in the wall socket whenever the hell he get a chance, you don't love that child. You understand? And that's how you know the Lord is a father. You understand? We keep doing evil, we keep doing wrong, we gonna suffer the consequences of the wrongdoing because the Lord loves us. You understand? You're not finna let your 3-year-old child go play in the middle of the goddamn street if you love them. And that's how the Lord feels about the children of Israel. He's not finna keep letting us play in the middle of the street without chastising us because he loves us. You understand? Salakia. Book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 27. It's the book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel. The Lord said he is in the midst of Israel. He's amongst the Israelites. He gives a damn about what we got going on. He's watching everything that's happening with us. He sees the poverty, you understand? He sees the oppression. He sees the slavery, you understand? He also sees the evil that we're doing in this empire because he is in the midst of the children of Israel. And that I am the Lord your God. It says he is the Lord your God. Y-O-U-R. You understand? He ain't say, I am the Lord, everybody's God. He said, I'm in the midst of Israel and I'm the Lord, your God, right? Salakia. And none else, and my people shall never be, hold on, Salakia. And my people shall never be ashamed. He said he is the Lord, your God, children of Israel, and his people shall never be ashamed. You understand? The Lord says it over and over and over in these scriptures that he's only dealing with the children of Israel. You understand? Right. Damn right, Sid. Possessive. Absolutely. You understand? He is the Lord, our God, and none else. He's only dealing with blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. He loved them slaves. You understand? Just like in the book of Exodus. When you read in the book of Exodus, we served the same exact slavery that we served right here in America. You understand? We got beat. You understand? We got our backs beat, right? We had to build up their cities. You understand? Tend to their animals, tend to their babies. You understand? We worked for food stamps back in the land of Egypt. They gave us bread and beer. You understand? In order for us to build up their empire. It's the same thing as today. Today, you might get a slavery, right? And the reason why we call it slavery, because it is a slavery. You understand? If you have a job to where you work for people that are not your own, you a slave. If you have a job in an empire where your people built and you still have to keep working for the same people that your people built this empire for, you are a slave. If you have a paycheck and another people takes a tax out of it, meaning you have to pay a tribute to the kings of America, you are a slave. If you have to work a job and live paycheck to paycheck, make enough money to buy you food, put gas in your car, pay your rent, and possibly buy you some shoes or some new clothes or something, and then you got to go back to work the next week and struggle all over again, you are a slave. You understand? And the reason why we go through these type of things is because the Lord is chastising the children of Israel for us being disobedient in the past. You understand? The Lord deals with nations as a whole, right? Of course, some of us was righteous in the past. You understand? So was Daniel. So was Amos. You understand? So was David. You understand? So was Obadiah, right? So was Judas Maccabees. You understand? Mattathias. All of these brothers was righteous brothers. You understand? Jeremiah. You understand? Isaiah. Joel. All of these brothers was righteous brothers. But at the same time, though, they had to serve out captivity because of what the nation did as a whole. You understand? And Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh for those captivities, because if not for those captivities, the scriptures say what was written aforetime is for our learning. If not for those captivities, we would be a destroyed people. If not for the Lord sending men like Commander General Yohanan to wake up the children of Israel once again, like he did in the past, with all of these great prophets that we read about in this Bible, we would be a destroyed people. You understand? Salakia. Let me see. Go to 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54 in the Apocrypha. It's the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54 in the Apocrypha. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of whom come we all, and the people who also whom thou hast chosen. Everybody comes from Adam. You understand? That's everybody's forefather. Of course, Adam being the forefather of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, who the Lord preserved the earth. You understand? I mean, preserved humanity by saving these brothers and their wives. You understand? We all come from Adam, right? It says, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. The Lord has a chosen people that comes from the children of Adam. You understand? And it is the children of Israel. You understand? These records are about the children of Israel. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. He telling you he loved the children of Israel once again. You made the world for our sakes. This planet Earth, the world of people, animals, places, things that's in this world are for the children of Israel. The other nations are literally on planet Earth to serve the children of Israel. These animals are on planet Earth to serve the children of Israel. Every tree, you understand? Every fruit, you understand? Every wall, all of this on planet Earth is for the children of Israel to live in a metropolis. You understand? This is made, the earth is made to be paradise for the children of Israel. You understand? Verse 56, and as for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. Everybody else comes from Adam that are on the planet Earth. But the Lord said that they are nothing. You understand? Meaning he don't give a damn about them. Right? But be like unto spittle. They are like spit flying out of a person's mouth. Don't nobody give a damn about no spit flying out their mouth. Nobody's trying to save every drop of spit as they talking. The Lord feels like that about the other nations of people. You understand? And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. You understand? Most High Christ says, the Lord has likened the abundance of these heathens to be like a drop that falls out of a vessel. I got a cup right here. You understand? It's full of ice water. If I'm walking out of where I'm at, you understand? If I get up from this table and I spill a drop of water I'm not going to give a damn about it. I'm not going to think twice about it. I'm probably just going to wipe it up and keep it moving. You understand? Because this is how the Lord feels about these other nations of people. You understand? Verse 57, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing. Now, O Lord, these heathen, they have always been reputed as nothing to the Lord. He never gave a damn about them. That's what it says. You understand? Have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. That's what's going on right now. These other nations is lords over us. When you look at what's going on in your neighborhoods, all of the businesses are owned by heathens, right? The gas station owned by the East Indians. You understand? The liquor stores and smoke shops is owned by the Arabs, right? The Chinese food spots and laundry spots is owned by the Asians. The Caucasian man owns every grocery store and clothing shop in your in your neighborhood. You understand? Everything is owned by heathens. Even East Indians own the chicken joints, crispy, crunchy chicken. Yeah, they own them out here in California. What the hell does an East Indian know about some goddamn fried chicken? You understand? They own them. Not to mention a lot of these fast food restaurants that's privately owned are owned by heathens. You understand? These heathens got enough money because they have been set up in America by the oppressor. You understand? Endowed them with the money that we got for him working, giving them free labor for over 150 years. Ridiculous. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover are given into their hands. Yeah, we've been given into the hands of these heathens because the Lord gives a damn about the children of Israel. You understand? He gonna punish you for wanting to be like these heathens. You understand? You want to let your sons and daughters pass through the fire like the Moabites did? Okay, got you. Well, the Moabites gonna own the laundry shops that you and your people got to wash your clothes at. You understand? Yeah, I'm gonna rip the father out of the household. You understand? Now it's single parent households. So every Friday and Saturday night, the Chinese food restaurants is filled with niggas because they don't have a family structure. Nigga got to eat something. You understand? So you're going to eat that cat, bat, rat, and dog from the Chinese food spot, and they're going to call it Kung Pao chicken. You understand? Because we want to be like them Asians. You understand? We want to be like them Africans, like them East Indians. You understand? We took on the culture of all the rest of these nations, and now what happened is they are the lords over us. The Lord said, you don't want to serve me? All right. I'm going to let you serve Moab. And Moab is going to serve you disgusting food. You don't want to serve me? Oh, y'all want to be East Indians? You niggas want to smoke weed and grow dreadlocks? Okay. I'm going to put some East Indians in your damn neighborhood that own a pizza spot, and they're going to be back there scratching their hair. It's going to be dandruff and all type of hair and nail particles falling all in your goddamn food because you don't want to serve me. You want to serve these East Indians. You understand? Right. No more mom and pop stores. That shit is over with. Thank you, Martin Luther King. You understand? Thank you, Christian Church. Thank you, Democratic Party. You understand? You want to be like these East Indians? Kamala Harris was banging niggas over here in California in that prosecution seat. You understand? It's a brother from out here from San Francisco. This brother got sentenced to a life sentence. You understand? For a murder that the community know he didn't commit. This brother talked about this broad coming to court 2 days. And she's the lead prosecutor in San Francisco at this time. This broad came to court twice. She came to court to see him be convicted, and she came to court to see him get sentenced. And this brother said she laughed in his face. You understand? Most High in Christ, the brother was exonerated from all of those charges, and he came home as a free man, you understand? And they gave him a couple of million, but damn, the brother did do like 6 years. You understand? A lot of times, brothers don't make it home from prison in California. Salakia. Oh, it just froze up a little bit. Reading on. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Ezra is asking a question. How long are we going to have to serve these heathens and live in their projects, live in their tenements? Why do we not have an inheritance? The children of Israel, we don't got no goddamn inheritance right now. Your inheritance is your land. You understand? Your possession of earth. You understand? That the Lord gave y'all that's designated to you and your family forever. Where's our inheritance at? Israel is bombing the shit out of people, and they doing the same to Israel right now. Barakatah Yahweh Yahushua. You understand? We have no inheritance right now. Our people are suffering in the ghettos. We pay rent. We live in neighborhoods where niggas fight over territory that don't belong to them. You understand? But this is all because the Lord loves the children of Israel, and he has to chastise us in order for us to understand that we are a special people and we better get our shit together. Excuse my French. Salakia. We get Second Ezra, go to chapter 5 and verse 24. Is that what I want? No, that's not what I want. Salakia. Go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord said we are holy people unto him. The word holy means to be separate or set apart. You understand? You can't be holy if you celebrating Christmas. If you about to eat some dry ass turkey on Thanksgiving, you are not a holy people, children of Israel. You understand? If you celebrate a goddamn holiday every time your slave master tell you to, you cannot consider yourself to be a holy people. You a common nigga, just like everybody else. You understand? If you going shopping for Christmas presents and Halloween costumes and candy in this season where Esau's American holidays frequent, you understand, these last couple months, You can't call yourself a holy people. You understand? The Lord wanted us to be holy. He don't want you to celebrate what they celebrate. He don't want you to dress like them. He don't want you to act like them. He don't want you to get high like them. You understand? He don't want you to be a sodomite or a whore like them. You understand? That's their culture. The Lord said, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. To the Lord thy God, or your God. You understand? The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. We can't be special, nigga, if we going to go shop for a goddamn Christmas tree like every other goddamn nation on planet Earth. Even Muslims celebrate Christmas. I was shocked. And I ain't talking about black Muslims. I'm talking about the Arabic Muslims. Them niggas buy Christmas trees. You understand? Huh? Yeah, they buy Christmas trees for sure. The ones in America, oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them eat fucking Thanksgiving dinner. Water. You understand? But you can't be a special people, you understand, eating Thanksgiving turkey. You understand? You can't be a special people ordering extra bacon on your goddamn cheeseburger at McDonald's because that's what everybody else is doing. Now, we don't eat pork here. We don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Catfish, we'll pass on that. You understand? Because we got to be a holy and separate people. You understand? A special people, right? A special people is a people that's going to come together this December 25th, you understand, which is the feast day of Hanukkah, and come together and learn about Mattathias, learn about Judas Maccabees, learn about the wars that we fought against these Greeks, instead of sitting around praising some fat white man that gave everybody presents, supposedly. You understand? That's what a special people does. A special people comes together. You understand? The sisters in glorious dress and hair wraps, and brothers in glorious warlike apparel. You understand? We come together and teach our children this culture that is a culture near and dear to the Lord. That's what it means to be a special people, not some nigga that's finna take pajama pictures. You understand? Not some niggas that's finna eat gumbo Christmas dinner tonight. You understand? Not tonight, excuse me. You understand? Damn right, says Most High in Christ. You understand? That's what a special people gonna do. A special people is gonna keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. You understand? Special people is gonna put on their best garments and dresses come this Passover. Barakatah, Yahweh Shah. A special people is gonna get unleavened bread out your house. You understand? Don't partake in it for 7 days because the Lord said do it. That's what a special people is gonna do. You understand? A special brother is going to not have sex with different women and just throw them away. You understand? A special brother is going to keep his women and train them up to be daughters of Zion and princesses in the Lord's eyes. That's what a special people is going to do. You understand? Salakia. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord said we are above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So why do you want to be like a white man? Why do you want to be like the original 304, which is the Caucasian woman? You understand? That's not being a special people. You understand? A special people ain't finna celebrate no goddamn Valentine's Day. You understand? A special people gonna tell you the history of where Valentine's Day comes from. You understand? That's what a special people does. A special people gets out of the ideology that, oh, we should vote for Kamala Harris and I'm with the Democratic Party, or I'm hella mad that Donald Trump won. Special people don't think how common folk think. You understand? A special people couldn't give a damn about this goddamn election. A special people understands that we fucked either way it go. No matter who's going to be president, it's going to be bad for blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. It's going to be terrible for us. You understand? A special people understands to endure until the end and keep the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments and do exactly what God told you to do until Christ comes. And even thereafter. You understand? Salakia. I'm going to drop that. Get Romans 9 and 13. A special people knows that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? It's the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Clear as day. As it is written. Where is it written? In the book of Malachi. Right? The last book of the Old Testament. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 3. And I hated, Salaki, I'm going to start at verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? You understand? Of course, the children of Israel don't see the love of the Lord because we've been rocked to sleep to think that the Lord loves everybody. If blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians think that the Lord loves everybody, but we're on the bottom totem pole of society, you are going to think naturally, when the hell did the Lord, like, it was a scene in a movie, the movie Menace to Society, right? Tyrant Turner and Lorenz Tate. The brother Lorenz Tate played a character named O-Dog. You understand? And this was after Tyrant Turner's character Kane had got shot, right? So O-Dog come check him out, come see how he doing. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to come grab his partner. He trying to take him outside so they can go chill. Now the grandpa damn near fed up with this type of shit because his grandson just graduated from high school. His grandson's mother and father was killed because of the streets, and now he see his grandson get shot. So he called them both in the house. He tell O-Dog, call him by his real name, say Kevin. Call that nigga Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Say, look, man, the good Lord ain't put y'all here to be shooting and killing each other. Then he quote the Bible scripture in the book of Exodus, thou shalt not kill. This is what O-Dog say to the grandfather. He said, man, I don't think the Lord give a damn about us at all. He like, look where we stay at. Man, it's fucked up around here. You know what I'm saying? Because they lived in the Jordan Down projects. It was drugs going on over there. It was gang infested. Young brothers was getting killed. Los Angeles, which is what, about 6-8 hours away from us. Los Angeles was fucked up. It still is, but it was fucked up in the early 90s. Just like Oakland, California is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It was fucked up in the 90s. Excuse my friends, messed up in the 90s. Go ahead.
The first time, because we don't live in LA, but the first time I really realized how messed up it was when I seen that movie, Colors. That like really showed the real LA.
Colors. Excellent. Most High in Christ. Colors gave you a great depiction of how messed up LA was. You understand? But and Colors was so beautiful in this. Colors showed you how fucked up it was, not just for the so-called tribe of Judah, but for the tribe of Issachar too. They was living in poverty, gang banging. Some Judite brothers was a part of the Issacharite gangs. They went to war with each other. You understand? But O-Dog said, man, look, it's messed up around here. I don't know. I don't see how God loves us. That's exactly what Malachi 1 and 2 is saying. I'm going to read that again. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, this is what O-Dog said, wherein hast thou loved us? When you loved us. It's messed up for us around here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas mama's on drugs. Niggas brothers in and out of prison. Daddy's not around. Daddy probably got murdered. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up around here. Wherein hast thou loved us? Right? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I love Jacob. He said, was not Esau Jacob's brother? Esau and Jacob were fraternal twin brothers. Was this not his brother? You understand what he mean by that, right? What do you mean? Look at Esau today. What is Esau What is Esau on planet Earth compared to Jacob today?
Compared today?
Compare the children of Israel to the children of Esau today.
Well, right now they like switched it to make it like they the holy people and we the evil, outcast people.
The sister answered it. He on top. They are the people that are, and you answered it correctly too. They are the people that to be revered as, yeah, you're right, a holy people, or somebody to look up to because of the possessions that they have, because of them being on top, right? But look what he's saying. Says, yet I have loved Jacob. Yeah, Esau on top. But what happened with Jacob and Esau when they were physically on planet Earth together? What happened?
In the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, first Esau sold his birthright for the food.
Before that.
Oh, before that?
Before they was born, matter of fact.
In the womb when he grabbed his leg.
What did the Lord tell their mother?
That it was two nations in her womb.
Uh-huh.
And one would rule over the other.
Yes.
The younger over the older.
Uh-huh.
Which
right.
Normally it's the opposite. Normally the oldest
gets the birthright. Right now it seems like Esau has the birthright. Mm-hmm. But the Lord said, I have loved you. Wasn't Esau Jacob's brother? Mm-hmm. Ain't Esau running shit right now? But I love Jacob though. Mm-hmm. Jacob was the cunning hunter, the older brother, the one that Jacob was Esau was the nigga.
Yeah, he was his father's favorite.
He was Isaac's favorite. He brought back that food. Mm-hmm. Like, man, this nigga a hunter, man, fuck with him. He was the one that was on top even in his father's eyes. But the Lord loved Jacob. You understand now, right? Yet I loved Jacob and I hated Esau. I don't give a damn what that nigga Esau got right now. I don't care that he was revered in Isaac's eyes. I don't fuck with that white boy. I fuck with y'all. I'm going to give my law, statutes, and commandments to you niggas. Y'all are the ones that I'm going to choose to rule over planet Earth. Yeah, he going to have his time. He going to be revered. He going to be on top for a second. Damn right, sis. We the chosen. He going to be on top for the second. But we going to be on top forever. Our shit don't run out. They lose in the end. Look at Donald Trump. This nigga just won the presidency again. This nigga the 45th and the 47th president. You feel me? He back. I made a joke, man. Teflon dying back in the building. You feel me? But at the same time, though, right? Damn right, sis. Kwame Yashala, right? But in the end, the Lord is going to choose Jacob. He going to give us forgiveness for the sins that we committed against him. Every captivity that we served out in this empire, yeah, this shit was to chastise us. But eventually, the children of Israel not only get the Edomites as slaves, we get Moab. We get the East Indians. We get the Tongan Samoans and Polynesians. You feel me? We get the fucking Africans. We get all of them. All of these nations ain't never had everybody up under their foot at one time. I'll give it to Alexander and them niggas. They did go crazy, you feel me? But at the same time, though, it didn't last forever. You got great conquerors that was Edomites. The Lord still hate them niggas. You feel me? And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. You know what that mean? You know what that mean? And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. You know what you know what their heritage is, right? Their heritage or their what's the word I'm looking for? Their culture. What the essence of them as a people. What they do, what they perpetuate in earth. The Lord said he laid his mountains and his heritage for the dragons of the wilderness. That means the lands that he conquered, America, this shit gonna be desolate. It's gonna be big ass alligators and crocodile destruction. Damn right, sis. It's gonna be alligators and crocodiles running around this motherfucker in New York, in California, in all of these big treasure cities that Esau made us build up for him. Eventually, this will be the lake of fire. And nobody's going to live here for thousands of years. And you're going to hear about Edomites in a goddamn museum. Matter of fact, hold on, Salakia. Let me get that scripture. What you want, Aubrey? Isaiah 4. Matter of fact, Shalak, I'm gonna just read the whole Isaiah the 14th chapter. What's wrong with her? It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel, because he loves the children of Israel. You understand? The Lord gonna have mercy on us and choose us eventually. You understand? When World War III crack off, you understand? And it's sword destruction on planet Earth, the Lord is going to choose Jacob. You understand? Have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own lands. In that Middle East, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, where they call Israel, Lebanon, Palestine, you understand, the Gaza Strip, that whole land that was originally called the land of Canaan, that's going to be ours again. You understand? And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. The strangers going to be joined to the nation of Israel. Y'all coming on home with us too. You understand? Y'all going to be joined to us, and y'all going to cleave to the house of Israel, just like we cleaved on to you Edomites. You understand? Black people love Edomite culture. You understand? That's why we want to be killers, drillers, and drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? Pimps and hoes and all of this type of shit. Scammers. That's Caucasian culture. And us wanting to be like you, that's us cleaving to you. You understand? So you're going to cleave to us. Y'all don't want to celebrate y'all Passover. It's going to be little white boys in the mirror trying to tie mitris on. I want to be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? They're going to cleave to us. It's going to be Asians that's going to be trying to put on garments. Is it okay if I wear this shield, my lord? Hell no, take that shit off. I'm going to be a cold slave master. It's a lot. You understand? And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. This is what we endure for. You understand? Christ said, endure until that. Those who endure until the end, those shall the same receive the kingdom of heaven. I'm paraphrasing. You understand? Salaki, that was a terrible butchering of the scriptures. You understand? And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. We was the white man's captive. We was the Arabic man's captive. All of these people had us in slavery before. You understand? And if they didn't directly have us in slavery, they had a hand in putting us in slavery. You understand? It's like Like, you ever heard the saying it takes a village to raise a child? Well, it took a whole bunch of Edomites to keep niggas in slavery. You understand? It took a whole bunch of other nations along with them, because this is that village that's raising this slave child right now. You understand? That village is all of these nations right now. Everybody who owns a piece of America, especially in our neighborhoods. How many places we've been to today? Niggas don't own none of that shit. Nothing. We've been to the gas station. We spend our money with heathens every day. We have to. Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter said, nigga, we gon' in one of all things, we have to serve our enemies. You understand? Everything that we get on planet Earth comes from a heathen. These cotton shirts, even the material that Hazahab, big shout out to Officer 5000 Hazahab that made these excellent metrics. He still got to buy this material from heathens. You understand? Everything we get is from the heathens. Go ahead.
Because it's like the accessories, like regardless of like the time period we're talking, because they always got some type of hand, and it's like,
yeah,
like if your friend go rob a bank and then come to your house and you ain't robbed the bank with him, but you help him move the money into his car, but then the police come and you're like, oh no, I ain't robbed the bank.
You going to jail with that nigga?
Going to jail for accessory.
Going to jail with that nigga. Just like and to drive your point home, just like white people saying, oh, I've never had slaves. Nigga, I still live in a goddamn hood because my people were slaves. You mean to tell me you ain't got to pay, but I got to pay? You feel me? I ain't, bro. Of course, we didn't live in the times of slavery in this skin, but yeah, we was there. You know what I'm saying? Just like we got to pay for what the hell our forefathers did, y'all got to pay for what your forefathers did. Reading on. Oh, Salaki, it says, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were. We was everybody captives. You understand? All y'all had a hand in us being slaves in one empire or another. You understand? And they shall rule over their oppressors. Caucasian man oppresses us. Arabs oppress us. East Indians oppress us. Man, you know, I hate going to Ghazali's store. And I know them niggas. They got their start in America, bro, by owning the store, nigga, on the corner where I grew up at. It's a Ghazali's every goddamn where now. I'm not sure, but I'm almost positive Better Trade Supermarket used to be owned by black people probably in the 60s and the 70s. I wasn't around. You understand? But now, you see they got Ghazali's where? In North Oakland. They got one on Coolidge. And it's a big-ass Ghazali supermarket right there at East Mile Mall. You go, man, I BS y'all not. What you would pay for something that costs $1 in a regular grocery store is going to be $3 at this grocery store because it's right here smack dab in the middle of the hood, and they know we have to go a little bit further out to go to a better grocery store as far as better products and better prices. So they do what they've always done. They sit right here in the ghetto, make millions of dollars off of us, and don't give niggas nothing. You understand? Yeah.
Because if you don't have a car, there's no other.
Right. Besides the little meat markets and shit that you see, like at the corner stores.
If you don't live by it, it's too far to get to.
I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. Same out there. Oh yeah, I feel you, sis. You in New Orleans? Oh yeah, New Orleans ain't. New Orleans is the Oakland of the South. You understand? New Orleans is that's the same type of area that we living in. You understand? We just way smaller than y'all. But New Orleans is basically the same type of. And sis, if you could put in the chat, how big is the population of New Orleans? Because I used to think New Orleans was hella big. Is New Orleans under 1 million people, sis? And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb, Salakia, take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how has the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. There's going to be a point in time where we in our land and we going to be living so glorious and delicious because the Lord loves the children of Israel. We going to be screaming out at the top of our lungs, taunting these Edomites. How has the oppressor ceased? Meaning, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, the oppressor, is not ruling over us no more. You understand? How has he ceased? We're going to be overjoyed that the kingdom of the Edomite is no longer. You understand? Salakia. The golden city ceased. That golden city that you called America, Great Britain. You understand? Any one of these cities that you can think of, these countries. God damn. Hold on. Kind, sir. After Katrina, we down to another 365. God damn. Shit. I thought New Orleans was hella big. So hold on, sis. So your population is about 365,000 people currently? Damn, that's less people than Oakland. We got like 450,000 people here. Is that damn? Y'all population 365,000 out there, sis? And New Orleans is a fairly big city compared to where we live at. That's crazy. And that goddamn devil, George Bush, knew what he was doing with Katrina.
A lot of people relocated, right? Like Texas and stuff like that.
Damn, it say Con, we was about 1.5 million. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? And when the Lord give us rest from this hard bondage that we was to serve, we gonna say, how has the oppressor ceased? The city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. The Lord is gonna break the staff of America. He gonna break the staff of the likes of Donald Trump. You understand? That scandalous bastard George W. Bush. You understand? All of these goddamn Edomites that ever ruled on planet Earth. He gonna break the staff of these wicked goddamn rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. This is what we pray for. The Lord is going to destroy these goddamn Edomites. You understand? As well as the other nations, and the remnant are going to be our servants and handmaids. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. That's what's going to happen when we get the rule. You understand? The whole earth going to be at rest. Motherfuckers going to come out. Like, you ever came outside in the morning on a quiet, hot summer day, birds chirping and shit? It's going to be like that around the whole goddamn earth. It might be like that when we come out of the house sometimes on hot Sunday mornings and in the summer and stuff. But somewhere else, somebody getting oppressed. Of course, we being oppressed here, but somewhere else, somebody going to war. You understand? Somebody being thrown in the cage. Somebody starving. You understand? Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. Even the other nations are going to be happy that the Edomites are not in charge. You understand? Arabic people think they happy right now. Oh, y'all gonna be so goddamn happy when niggas get to rule over you. You understand? She said our neighborhood was destroyed during Katrina. The levels broke in the predominantly black communities. 3 different breaches. Yeah, I know, sis. And the messed up part about that is that wicked bastard George Bush, They all knew that them levees was going to break. You understand? And they didn't warn the people at all. They wanted to purge out the city of New Orleans because niggas are the undesirables. They could have saved all of them people. Man, I damn near shed a cheer for the man. Look, sis, and it hit so close to home, right? Because us being from Oakland, we got a whole lot of friends and family members that came from New Orleans during Katrina. You know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? We went to school with them. You understand? A lot of them was living in our neighborhoods. I got a brother down there that I grew up up here. He been back and forth from down there since he was a kid. He from out here and from out there. You understand? But that wicked devil, you understand? And then when you look at the footage of Katrina, the aftermath, you got niggas on the top of their projects waving at helicopters like, help us. You got people that haven't seen their loved ones since that day. You understand? Meanwhile, all of this could have been prevented. You understand?
They even took a long time to send aid in.
Right. And I heard how bad it was in that Superdome. We didn't evacuate, so we saw it all. Heartbreak. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, sis. I'm so sorry to hear that, sis. And it was ugly in that Superdome, huh? I heard about what was going on up in there. Man, a white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? And that, just thinking of that one incident where white people did black people that bad, how could you Christians even fix your mouth to say that the Lord loves white people? How, like God loves everybody? What about all of them babies that lost their lives? All of these people that lost their families? You understand? All of the possessions that brothers and sisters work so goddamn hard for. What about all of the stuff that we built down there in New Orleans as a people? You understand? And if I'm not mistaken, sis, did they even compensate the majority of the brothers and sisters down there for the losses that they took? I'm sure they didn't, because the white man, a goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? Salaki, let me get another scripture. We lost everything and received forced. Wow. The sister said they lost everything, and then white people only gave them $4,000. That's evil as hell, man. That's evil as hell. That's evil, man. And that's exactly why the oppressor has to pay. That's exactly why the oppressor has to pay for what he done to the children of Israel, because these people have no mercy on us. You understand? Not like George Bush. Like when Kanye West got on TV and said George Bush don't care about black people, he was sitting next to Mike Myers, the dude who played Austin Powers. Mike Myers looked at that nigga Kanye West like, nigga, how dare you say that shit about our president? Because you know what Mike Myers understood that Kanye West didn't? Nigga, we all hate y'all. That's how the fuck this shit go. That's America. He looked at him like, nigga, how could you say that? The proof is in the pudding. They lost everything and only received $4,000. And this is the people that needs to be saved. This is the people that the Lord need to have mercy on. And that's just one incident. You understand?
They get more money for grants to Asian people when they come here for business loans. Man,
say that again.
I said they get more money than that for grants to Asian people when they come here for business.
Asian people get more money from grants and business loans than $4,000. You understand? Go. They get more money for grants and business loans than $4,000 to a empire that owes them nothing. When this empire owes us everything. You understand? Man, the white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. I pray that the Lord brings wrath on him expediently. You understand? It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. If any man has an understanding, understand this. This is what the Lord is saying. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Caucasian people, y'all led the children of Israel into captivity. So did you Africans, you Asians, you East Indians, you Polynesians, you understand? Arabs, you understand? All of you nations on planet Earth, y'all led the children of Israel into captivity. You understand? You had a hand in it. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And that's how you got on top, Esau. You understand? Matter of fact, Salakia. Let me go to Genesis. What I want? Genesis 47. Is that what I want? No, that's not it. Genesis 27, I believe. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this is it. The book of Genesis, chapter 27. Genesis chapter 27 and verse 40. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. You understand? The Lord said the children of Esau are going to live by the sword. You understand? Going back to Revelations 13 and 9. These people have lived by the sword throughout humanity, throughout history. From Alexander on up to the Pilgrims. You understand? On up to the presidents. You understand? Give me a president name. Abraham Lincoln. You understand? George Washington. All them crackers own slaves. You understand? Andrew Jackson. All of these crackers own slaves. You understand? This is how they conquered the world. This is how they live, by the sword. You ever heard the saying, live by the gun, die by the gun? Well, that's how your oppressor lives. You understand? And this is what the Lord said about him. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. When you live by the gun, not saying that you have a gun every day of your life, but your gun is how you live. It's how you eat. And that's how the oppressor conquered the world, with his sword. You understand? The Lord said, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. You understand? And we sit back and we pray and we work diligently, you understand, for our oppressor to cease from being on charge in this empire and in the world. And we can't wait till the Lord renders judgment on top of his head for what he did to our forefathers, for what he continues to do to us today. You understand? For sisters like Sandra Bland, Fidel Castillo, you understand? George Floyd, you understand? Oscar Grant, so many other countless brothers and sisters, you understand? Trayvon Martin, you understand? Tamir Rice, for so many other brothers and sisters that got murdered, you understand, by racist police officers. You understand? For our ancestors that got slaughtered by these goddamn slave owners. You understand? For our sisters that got the babies ripped out their stomachs. You understand? For our brothers and sisters down there in Florida who had their babies fed to alligators. You understand? the Lord is going to render judgment upon Esau's heads, and this is the patience and the faith of the saints, because our weapons of warfare are not carnal. You understand? We fight in spiritual warfare with getting out of doing what the oppressor wants us to do. We gonna cripple his economy by not selling drugs to each other, because we sell drugs to each other, we go to jail for it. There's his prison system keep being built up. His drugs are already being sold, so he makes money off of that too. You understand? You kill another brother, you go to jail, then the coroner gets paid, and now the state or the federal system get paid off of your body being in that prison cell every month, to the tune of what I think it back in the day it was like $30,000 a month for one inmate. Probably 50 now. Go ahead.
America, so the white man so diabolical with it, they literally was selling drugs to fund the war.
Oh yeah.
To go conquer and take over and like do other stuff to other lands.
Right. With the Iran-Contra wars during the early, mid, and late 1980s. And then what they do? They put the brother Freeway Rick Ross on a pedestal like he the biggest drug dealer on planet Earth. Meanwhile, he's getting the dope from a CIA agent.
Even before that, I think in Vietnam they was getting the drugs from out there and bringing it here, doing the same thing.
Same thing. You understand? The Italian, the American government allowed Lucky Luciano to traffic heroin in the black community back then in the goddamn 50s. That's why when the 60s came around and they gave us all of these black exploitation movies and a big drug dealer and a pimp type of thing going on, this was them trying to indoctrinate our brothers into being like white people. The Lord said, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. The Lord is going to pay back these Edomites for what they did to the children of Israel. You understand? All we got to do is be patient, endure to the end, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and the Lord will continue to pour his love out on the children of Israel by raising us up to be a mighty nation in his ISUBK under command and general honor. With that being said, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabarak, a thumb to the brothers, Yahweh Shamar, a thumb by Shem Yahweh Shah to the sister. You understand? Nizam Anah, the water sis, I appreciate you for tapping in. You always give great feedback. Most High in Christ for your support and your sisterhood. And I can't wait to see you at Passover, sis. Shalom, everybody. Shalom.